Scene 15. Interior Kinney's Bar, night. A dimly lit bar using Christmas lights to give itself some semblance of life. Not too crowded tonight. On the stage, Lori serenades the bar patrons with her guitar. Honestly, they're more interested in their drinks than her music. Lori finishes her song, a few straight claps, the loudest coming from Michael, a charismatic bartender.
I'll be the hunter, and you'll be the prey. It doesn't matter where you go, you'll never get away. If this is just a game, then let's have some fun. You'd better run. You'd better run. You'd better run. 'Cause you told me that I'm the only one. So you'd better run.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Let's go, Lori! Ow!
One of the patrons turns the jukebox on.
You don't have to pretend.
I'm not. You're really good with that thing.
Thank you.
Sure thing. Do you want a beer or something?
I hate beer.
Hate beer, right. We got cola.
I'll take that.
All right, coming right up. How'd the college talk go?
Well, looks like I'll be staying here a little bit longer.
That's great. Not great in a bad way. Great in a, hey, I get to listen to Lori play the guitar for another couple while, kind of great.
Well, when you put it that way, it sounds great.
Doesn't it?
The phone rings.
Kenny's, what do you want? Whoa. Hold on. It's for you.
Hello? What? What? Oh my god! Stay there! No, stay there! I'm on my way! Something happened to Sherry. I have to get to the hospital.
Do you need a ride?
No, I have to go!
Drive safe!
Scene 16. Interior hospital, waiting room, night. Sherry, Rebecca, and Jacob are in the waiting room. Sherry stares into the distance. Rebecca rocks softly back and forth, crying. And Jacob walks back and forth a short distance while mumbling to himself.
This them?
The group looks over at Sheriff Miller, a no-nonsense type of guy. He scowls at them. Teenagers, he can't stand them.
Office, now.
They follow Sheriff Miller into a nearby office. Scene 17. Hospital office.
You want me to believe some lunatic randomly attacked you while you were out and about?
We weren't out. We were at Sherry's house.
Oh, a break-in. Oh, this is serious.
Screw this.
Sit down. Eric Lowe is in a hospital bed right now, and his parents want some answers. If one of you doesn't tell me the truth, so help me God,
We played with a spirit board, and we got attacked by the ghost of Maggie Clark.
I've heard enough. You're all under arrest.
Arrest?
Hey, get your hands off me!
Stop resisting!
Let me go!
Colleen bursts into the room. Sheriff Miller lets Sherry go.
Mom!
You okay, sweetie? You have no right to grab her like that. She's 17.
These delinquents jumped another kid.
They did what?
Mom, that's not what happened. I swear Eric brought the spirit board.
Eric? You had a boy in the house?
2 boys, actually. He was there too.
And who are you?
I'm Jacob Hull. I'm a friend of Eric's.
Uh-huh. You are in very big trouble.
She sure is. She's under arrest.
You are not arresting my daughter, Sheriff.
If she or one of her friends here wants to confess what really happened, you can all go home. If not, it's to the station and I'm booking them.
Sherry, I need you to be honest. What happened?
We're playing with the spirit board and we got attacked.
By who?
It was Maggie Clark.
Car now.
But Mom!
I don't want you hanging around my daughter anymore. Sheriff, my daughter is a good girl. There are your suspects. Have a good night.
Sherry and Rebecca exchange tearful looks. Colleen blocks their view as she escorts Sherry out of the room. As they make their way down the hall, Lori runs in from the entrance.
Sherry, what happened?
Where were you?
I was at,
Where were you? Your sister got attacked and you weren't there. I trusted you to protect her and you weren't there.
Lori looks remorsefully at Sherry, who turns her head away, refusing to make eye contact.
I'm sorry.
You're really going to understand the meaning of sorry when we get home. Let's go.
Scene 18. Interior Matheson household. Family room. Night. Lori and Sherry have cleaned up the family room. They sit on the couch as Colleen lectures them.
Playing music at Kenny's when I asked you to watch your sister? And you know the rules about boys in this house. I know Rebecca put you up to it.
It wasn't her fault.
Then whose fault is it? Because I want a new table. Just go to your rooms. You're both grounded.
Grounded? You can't.
2 weeks. School, work, home. That's it.
I'm an adult. You can't ground me.
As long as you live under my roof, you will follow my rules. Do I make myself clear?
Lori doesn't say a word. She grabs her guitar and takes off to her room. Sherry stares at her mother.
Yes?
Never mind.
Sherry heads for her room, stops on the first step, turns back to her mother.
Mom,
Yes?
do you believe me about the spirit board stuff?
I don't, but I sense there's something you're not telling me.
Maggie Clark isn't the only ghost we spoke to.
Oh? Then who? Clark Gable? Marilyn Monroe?
Dad.
Good night, Sherry.
Mom, it really was him.
Good night, Sherry.
Sherry stops, races up to her room. Colleen collapses on the couch with her head in her hands. Everything is weighing down on her. After a moment, she looks up and her eyes lock on a family photo on the mantel just above the fireplace. She walks to it and picks it up, basks in the memory of her, Robert, and the girls at a beach in Florida. A conversation replays in her head. Hey, if anything ever happens to me, or if things begin to feel off, call them and they'll come. They owe me that much.
What are you talking about?
Promise me. Colleen lets the memory fade and places the photo back on the mantel. She gives it a final glance. That's when she sees him. His reflection, her late husband Robert, standing behind her with a mischievous grin. Colleen turns around. No one's there. She's alone, but she doesn't feel alone. She scans the kitchen and the living room, and sure enough, no one is there. Realizing that it's all in her head, Colleen heads upstairs. She fails to see the mischievous grin she saw in the reflection has replaced Robert's smile in the photo. Scene 19. Sherry and Lori's rooms, night. Sherry tosses in bed, struggling to fall asleep. Lori quietly tunes her guitar.
D. A. Yeah, that's better.
Sherry stares at the ceiling, counts.
10, 9, 8.
Lori strums a beautiful chord. She closes her eyes, strums another, and another, and another, until the song draws her into a trance.
2, 1. Bedtime. Oh, this sucks.
Sherry hears a scratching noise. She turns her lamp on and scans the room. Nothing out of the ordinary, but the scratching persists. It's close. She places her ear against the wall. Nothing. She stands up and turns her ear to the ceiling. Nothing. She places her ear on the mattress. The scratching is coming from underneath her bed. She leans over the bed, grabs her blanket.
1, 2, 3.
A string snaps on Lori's guitar.
Damn it.
Sherry pulls back her blanket. The scratching stops. There's nothing there.
You're losing it, Sherry.
Sherry sits back up and turns off her light. Lori puts her guitar next to her bed and turns off her light. Both girls try to fall asleep. Underneath Sherry's bed, the planchette slides along the spirit board. Scene 20. Interior Hartford High School, hallway, day. Sherry and Rebecca walk the hallways.
I'm sorry my mom freaked you out like that.
It's all good. I've been told and called worse by a lot of other moms, so,
How's Eric?
Still in the hospital. His mom's convinced he has permanent brain damage because he keeps telling everyone he's been attacked by a ghost.
So it's safe to say she doesn't believe him.
Nope. And Sheriff, my pants are so tight that they're cutting off circulation to my tiny dong Miller only let us go because Eric wouldn't change his story.
Such an ass.
Such an ass.
Thank you for taking the board out of my house.
I didn't take the board. We left it there, remember?
I didn't see it when I got home.
Sherry sees Jacob at his locker. Rebecca motions for her to talk to him. Sherry approaches him.
Hi.
Jacob ignores her.
Are you okay?
Yeah,
Friday was...
I don't want to talk to you.
I know...
Please, just stop. What happened on Friday didn't. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to remember it. I just want to move on.
Okay.
Just stay away from me.
Jacob walks away, leaving Sherry on the brink of tears. Rebecca runs to Sherry's side.
Screw you, Hole! I hope he gets kicked off the team.
I hope he can't play the rest of the season.
He's not even that good. I heard his parents paid...
Students hurry down the hall. Sherry and Rebecca follow. They look down a flight of stairs and see Jacob writhing in pain on the ground, holding his knee.
Oh, shit! I think he fell down the stairs. That's crazy! Sherry, isn't that... Sherry!
Sherry has disappeared. Scene 21. School bathroom. Sherry splashes water on her face. desperately trying to calm herself down. She looks in the mirror. Oh, hey, don't feel bad, honey. He had it coming. Sherry turns around. There's no one there. Scene 22. Interior Matheson household, kitchen, day. Colleen sets down a coffee pot and some pastries in front of Samuel and Olivia.
Sorry, it's not much.
Oh, it's more than enough. Thank you.
Yeah, we're lucky if we even get offered a cup of water that doesn't have a stray hair in it.
How have you two been?
Yeah, we've been good.
That's good. Still traveling?
Always traveling. I feel like we spend more time on the road than at home these days.
I see.
How are you and the girls? I'm sorry we haven't been in contact.
I don't know. Since Robert died, things have been hard. I'm working extra hours at the diner just so we have some spare cash. Lori's desperately trying to move across the country for school.
And Sherry?
She's different.
Different how?
You're going to think I'm crazy when I tell you this, but she was attacked last week.
Oh my, is she okay?
What happened?
She was home alone with some friends, and they played with one of those spirit boards.
Go on.
It's so far-fetched, but she claims that she and her friends were attacked by a ghost.
There are plenty of stories about these kinds of things, and with all the research and the...
And Robert?
Samuel and Olivia exchange looks.
She asked him to play a song, and she claims he did. I thought it was crazy because he's dead. It's impossible.
Something else happened, didn't it?
Yeah. I picked up our family photo and I saw his reflection. Robert was standing behind me, but
Something didn't feel right.
not at all. Of course, there was no one there, but I've had this uneasy feeling all weekend, like I'm being followed around the house, like someone's watching me sleep.
Haunted.
Robert told me to call you if things ever went wrong, and I know I sound crazy about all this ghost stuff to you, but I just...
Olivia walks over to Colleen and holds her.
Shh. It's okay. It's okay. Pass me that photo on the mantle.
Samuel grabs the photo and hands it to Olivia. She runs her fingers across it, shakes her head.
Nothing.
I swear there's something there. You have to believe me.
Scene 23. Interior Kenny's bar. Day. Lori helps Michael clean glasses while Kendra, the owner of the bar, works on inventory.
Glad to hear your sister's okay.
Thank you.
What happened exactly?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, because I heard y'all got robbed by a hobo on PCP. It's just what I heard.
Which one of our drunken regulars told you that?
Honey, I heard it while I was in town. And who'd better to get the real story from than a person who lives there? Lori?
Fine. My sister and her friends think they got attacked by a ghost. There's the big spill.
Wow, a ghost. Like a real ghost? Like white sheet, eye holes, ooh, ghost?
I guess so.
Rad. I mean, bad. Really, really bad.
Totally.
If I were you, I'd stick with the hobo story.
Yeah, the hobo story. Hey, how's the songwriting coming?
Your number one fan over here told me you sang a great one last night.
It was okay.
Well, I can't wait to hear it tonight.
About that, I don't think I'll be in for a while.
Why not?
Mom's on edge with the attack, so she wants us home.
Got grounded, huh?
No, I just can't leave the house after work.
Yeah, we call that grounded from where I come from.
How about you sing a little bit, huh?
No, I should.
Please.
Lord, she got this boy begging. Just play him a note or two, sis.
Okay, fine.
Lori grabs the guitar hanging above the bar and heads to the stage.
My name is Lori Matheson, and this is a song.
Boo!
Get off the stage.
Okay, for real now.
Lori begins to play. It's not the song she played at Kenny's on Friday night. It's the other one she played at home. She gets through a few notes when Kendra rushes the stage and snatches the guitar.
Kendra, what the hell?
Listen to me. Wherever you learn that song, leave it there. Don't play it in my bar again. You hear?
I'm sorry, it's just something that came to me.
Leave it. I'll put this away. You get back to do the dishes.
Kendra takes the guitar into her office. Lori stands stunned and a bit shaken by Kendra's reaction. She looks at Michael. He shrugs. Scene 24. Exterior Matheson household. Day. Samuel and Olivia exit the house.
You have the number to the hotel. Call us if you need anything.
Count on it.
Really, do call if you need anything. Robert was like a brother to me.
Thank you.
Say hi to the girls for us.
Will do.
Colleen watches Samuel and Olivia get in their car and take off. She remains in the doorway, afraid to be in her home alone. A woman across the street exits her car. She's holding a notepad. She puts on a smile and power walks toward Colleen.
Mrs. Matheson!
Colleen doesn't know the woman, but this is Margot Smith, an investigative journalist.
Can I help you?
Margot Smith with the Hartford Press. Nice to meet you. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Margot produces a tape recorder from her coat pocket.
I heard your daughter and her friends nearly died last Friday. Do you care to comment?
No.
My sources tell me there was drinking. Do you think drugs were also a factor?
My daughter is not a druggie. I suggest you get off my property.
Your house is famous. Are you familiar with the Maggie Clark case?
Look, I'm not stupid. I know reporters like to spin stories, make me look bad so you can sell papers. Screw you.
Colleen slams the door in Margot's face.
I'll just leave my card for when you're ready to talk. I just want to know what really happened.
Margot slips the card in the door. As she hits the edge of the driveway,
Yoo-hoo!
she catches the attention of Dina Yates, the Mathesons' unfriendly neighbor. Margot approaches.
Yes?
Stay away from that house.
Why should I?
Weird things have been happening in that house for years. Cursed. Cursed is what it is. Should have been burned down years ago.
I'm listening.
Dana. Dana Yates. Boy, do I have some stories for you.
Mm-hmm.
Scene 25. Interior rental car. Day. Samuel and Olivia drive toward their hotel.
Do you think she's telling the truth about...
Have to get them out of that house.
Did you see or feel anything?
Evil. I felt it before we even got out of the car, and the longer we stayed in that house, the worse it got. Like I was sinking into a vortex that was going to swallow me whole.
Why didn't you say anything?
I had to make sure.
Did you sense Robert in the photo?
No. I sensed the thing that killed him. Stop the car!
What's wrong?
Stop the car!
Samuel slams on the brakes, bringing the car to a full stop.
Are you having a vision?
No.
Olivia gets out of the car, smile on her face, eyes glued on an old Catholic church.
We're stopping for a church.
We need to go inside.
We passed by at least a dozen churches. Why this one?
Oh, I can't explain it, but something's pulling me here.
Good pull or bad pull?
Olivia ignores Samuel and proceeds toward the church.
Oh, I hope it's a good one.
Scene 26. Exterior Hartford High. Day. The school day is over. Sherry and Rebecca wait in front of the school. Rebecca is talking to Sherry with an excited tone.
And then I heard Jacob wasn't even near the stairs and something pushed him down. Can you believe it?
Could barely believe it the first 20 times.
Sorry, but you gotta admit it's pretty kooky.
Oh, yeah, it's mysterious and spooky.
Hey, you still don't think it's your fault, do you?
But what if it was?
Ooh, football players of the world, beware!
I'm serious, Rebecca. I said I don't want him to play, and look what happened.
It's a coincidence. It's October. Weird things happen all the time.
Not like this. Did anything weird happen over the weekend?
Aside from getting attacked by a ghost of a 10-year-old and learning your dad has good music taste, no. Why?
I heard a scratching noise from under my bed.
Ew, maybe it was a rat.
Ew, no. But I know something was there. I heard it.
Well, if you're up for a field trip and for some extra protection and a holy rat trap, we can head over to Moon and Stars.
That weird shop no one ever goes into?
1, not weird, and 2, plenty of people go in there.
Uh-huh. And anyway, I can't.
That's right. You're grounded and I'm a bad influence.
Yeah, something like that.
Nah, comes with being the life of the party. That's fine.
Groups of students pass by Sherry and Rebecca, pointing, trading whispers and scared glances.
What are they looking at?
All right, keep pushing, folks. Nothing to see here. Thank you. Ignore them.
The whole school knows, don't they?
I wouldn't say the whole school. Maybe 80%?
And that's supposed to make me feel better?
Lori pulls up in her truck.
I gotta go.
Call me later.
Okay.
Love and peace.
Right back at you.
Sherry gets in Lori's truck. They pull off. Scene 27. Lori's truck. Day.
I thought you weren't supposed to talk to her.
What Mom doesn't know won't hurt her.
After last week, I just wouldn't give her another reason to be upset.
She's always upset. Are you going to snitch?
No.
All right, then.
Sherry turns on the radio. Dread fills Sherry. She changes the station. The song continues to play.
Is this thing broken?
You're turning it the wrong way. Let me do it.
Lori tries to change the station, but the song persists.
Just shut it off.
It's probably just jammed.
Turn it off!
Sherry reaches for the dial and turns the radio off.
What's wrong with you?
Forget it.
Did something happen?
I said forget it.
Fine. Forget I asked. You're not the only one having a crap day, you know?
Sherry looks over at her sister, concern filling her face.
What happened?
I don't know. I was playing my guitar and Kendra snatched it away from me.
What song were you playing?
It was nothing in particular. It was just something I played around with last week.
What day last week?
Friday night?
Around midnight?
Yeah, I think. Why?
Nothing. I thought I heard you playing, that's all.
Oh.
Did you hear any scratching in your room?
No. Did you?
Yeah, it might have been a rat.
Probably. Or an owl.
Yeah.
Sherry leans her head against the window, suddenly feeling unwell. Too many coincidences. Too many odd occurrences. Maybe it was all in her head. She hoped with everything this was all in her head.